Welcome to Ambassadors in the Marketplace, the podcast where faith meets the workplace. Here, we explore kingdom principles to help you thrive as an ambassador in the marketplace. Whether you're in business, education, media, government, or any industry, you have a divine assignment. Let's unlock wisdom, excellence, and influence for kingdom impact. Stay tuned. Hello everyone. All too soon, we have come to our last episode for our current series. So we are now on episode number 6. And the title for this episode is Building a Lasting Legacy, the Ambassador's Mandate. Now, as we wrap up this series, which has been on faith and work series, we're going to focus on an important question. What kind of legacy will you leave in your workplace, in your business, or your industry? Today, we'll explore how Joseph, Daniel, Esther, and Nehemiah left lasting impact, not just in their lifetimes, but for generations to come. If you've ever wondered how your work today can make a difference beyond you, stay tuned. Let's start with Joseph. Joseph's legacy was that of preserving a nation for generations. This can be found in Genesis chapter 50, verses 20 to 26. And so Genesis chapter 50, verse 20 says, he was referring to his brothers, you intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives. Joseph's life developed from personal betrayal to generational preservation. Joseph was betrayed, enslaved, falsely accused, and imprisoned. Yet, he remained faithful and continued to excel whatever the environment was. As a result, he became Pharaoh's right-hand man, overseeing Egypt's economy. However, his major legacy was actually not his title. It was the preservation of Israel and ultimately the subsequent generations leading to the birth of Jesus Christ. So your hardships today may be shaping you for a bigger purpose tomorrow. Are you thinking beyond your immediate success to the long-term impact? Let's come to Daniel. Daniel's legacy was transforming kingdoms through faith, which we can find in the book of Daniel chapter 6, verses 26 to 28. Daniel chapter 6, verse 26 reads, I issue a decree that in every part of my kingdom, people must fear and reverence the God of Daniel. Daniel's life showed consistency over a lifetime. Daniel served multiple kings and empires, yet he remained faithful to God and did not waver. His excellence and integrity influenced entire government systems. Even pagan kings recognized God's authority because of Daniel's faith. What if your faith at work could shape policies, influence leadership, and change lives for generations to come? Loving this conversation? Don't forget to like and subscribe to Ambassadors in the Marketplace and share this episode with fellow kingdom professionals. For more resources and community discussions, visit marketplaceambassadors.com and our Facebook page. Let's build a legacy of faith-driven excellence together. Finally, let's look at Esther's legacy. Actually, not finally, it's the last but one. Esther's legacy was risking everything to save a people or a nation. Esther chapter 9 verse 28 reads, "These days should be remembered and observed in every generation by every family." Esther's life was characterized by courage that created a national holiday. Esther's bold decision saved the Jewish nation from destruction. The festival of Purim, still celebrated today, honors her bravery and her leadership. She reminds us that one bold act of obedience can change history. When you take a stand for righteousness, you create a lasting impact, not just for yourself, but for future generations. And lastly, Nehemiah's legacy. His legacy was rebuilding to secure the future, as found in Nehemiah chapter 6, verses 15 to 16, and chapter 13, verse 14. And so let's read Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 14, which reads, "Remember me for this, my God, and do not blot out what I have so faithfully done for the house of my God and its services." Nehemiah's life shows restoration and reform. Nehemiah rebuilt Jerusalem's walls, providing security for future generations. He reformed leadership to uphold integrity in governance, insisting on powerful people, not trampling the rights of the poor and weak. His impact wasn't just physical. He spiritually recentered the nation. Are you just building your career, or are you laying a foundation for others to follow? So what is the common thread? What makes a legacy? All the four figures we have studied in this episode and in the previous ones from episodes 1 to 5. So Joseph, Daniel, Esther, and Nehemiah teaches that one, legacy isn't about personal success, but about impact. True leadership outlives you. It transforms people, industries, and even nations. Lastly, leaving a godly legacy requires courage, faith, and long-term vision. What will your co-workers, the employees or mentees remember about you? And as always, let's come to a real-life scenario of a Christian who built a legacy in business. A Christian entrepreneur starts a company with biblical ethics. Over time, they train future leaders, they create jobs, and invest in community development. Long after they retire, their values and impact remain. Your influence isn't just in the present, it would echo into the future. And so this week, take 10 minutes to reflect on these questions. 1. What impact am I making beyond my personal success? Who am I mentoring or investing in for the future? And what will my legacy be in my workplace, business, or industry? Remember, legacy isn't built overnight, but every decision you make today shapes what you leave behind. Start now. God bless you abundantly. Thank you for joining us on Ambassadors in the Marketplace. Remember, excellence is a kingdom mandate. So stay faithful, stay diligent, and keep influencing your world for Christ. Until next time, stay excellent.